And we are live for our Game 2 of the Division 1 playoffs here at the North Shore Inland Adult Hockey League. If you're just joining now, in Game 1, the Great Guys defeated the White Foxes by a final score of 12-6. And you just saw an absolute unbelievable save in the opening 30 seconds of this game. And that was Trevor Withers with that unbelievable save to keep the Grizzlies. Back in comes Williams, who's going to peel in his own zone. And it's dropped over to Kindry. Kindry with space down the left wing. Looks to feed it in front to Williams. And Dieter is able to make the save. Then on the rebound, Dieter blocks it away. And the shot by Malcolm Gould is going to go away. Back over to Andrew Castagna. Now back over to Malcolm Gould on the near side. Over to Payne. Lets a shot go, and it's up into the netting and out of play. Now back over to Stevie Castagna, who turns the puck over. Now it's Caden Stanley. Sends it across, back over to Stanley. Puck doesn't get through. Now it's picked up there by Dexter Hanna. Gives it back over to the captain, Austin McQuay. Now it's over to Bluler. Runs into Malcolm Gould, but the puck comes over to McQuay. McQuay finds Hanna. Now it's over to Hanna. Now it's taken away by Stevie Castagna, who falls. Up over to Williams. Williams down the wing. Goes around behind the net. Williams still controls. Sent back to Kindry. Back to Samura. And Samura's going to play it all the way back for Williams. And Samura picks it up in his own zone. Runs. Who's 44 purple? Pass ahead. And a save in tight there by Withers. Now it's over to Chu. Drops it over to Bowman. Now over to Bowman. Bowman around, shooting, Withers with a save. Now over to Samura. Across to Hanna. And it's turned over, and Chu back the other way. Looks to feed it in front, the tip is there, and it's saved by Withers, who will just let it play over to Kindry behind the net. 7 minutes gone by in the first. It remains goalless. Finds Bluler on the near side. Goes across to Stanley. Back to Bluler. That's a high shot go. Way past the glove of Dieter. Now picked up there by Payne. Dominic Payne. Around to the backhand, put wide. Hannah picks it up. Has Stanley with him. Gives it over to Stanley. Lets a shot go. Blocker down by Dieter. Now it comes over to Andrew Castagna. In on Withers, and Withers with a stack the pad save. Across. Stanley fans on the one-timer. And now Bowman has it on the far side. Bowman around. Goes around behind the net, still controlling the puck. Throws it through the crease. It's going to come out the near side. Now finds Harkins. Harkins shoots and it's blocked. Now quickly up ahead over to Hannah. Hannah with Stanley. Hannah lets a shot go and Dieter is going to knock it into the netting and out of play with 8:30 to go. And we will go into our goalie stoppage with 8:29 to play in the first. Who's 44 purple? Red helmet. 44 purple, red helmet. What did he say? So is it Gavin Gould? Gavin? What's his name? Jacob. Gavin Gould is wearing 44, not 96. You know what's more confusing? Stevie Castagna not wearing a Stevie Castagna jersey. That's the more confusing one. Is Steven Castagna not wearing his own jersey? And Harkins trying to come away, falls down, and yes, if you are watching, he is wearing Steven Castagna's jersey, and Stevie Castagna is wearing number 3. Now in comes Williams, dropping it off. The shot is going to be blocked. In comes Kindry. Drops it off over to Williams, trying to go back. It's going to come its way over to Andrews. Andrews goes out wide. Drops it over to Payne. Dominic Payne. Backhands it across to Andrews. Lets his shot go. It's going to go wide. Now back comes Williams the other way. Loses control. And now Dominic Payne picks it up. Passes it ahead over to Stevie Castagna. Now it's dropped over to Harkins. Harkins in. Shoots. Withers with the save. Now the Grizzlies back on a 2-on-1. Over to Williams. Shoots on Dieter, and Dieter flashes the leather. Back over to Brett Andrews. Fires it across, and it's picked up now by Steven Castagna. Gives it across. Over to Andrews. And it's going to be knocked away in Kindry. Now to Samura with 6 minutes to play. Samura around Stevie Castagna. Fires it across to Williams. Williams trying to go to Hannah. Harkins steals. And away comes Harkins. Now over to Stevie Castagna. Down for Gavin Gould. Stevie Castagna tips it over to Harkins. Now it's Harkins. Lets the puck go around. And it's over to the near side. Samura. Up over to Kindry. Kindry flips it ahead. Stanley can't get a stick on it. Back to Harkins. Tips it over to Gavin Gould. Gavin Gould to Harkins. Scores! Now away comes Gavin Gould again, along the right wing with Bowman. Gavin Gould trying to go around, and it's going to be broken up, and now Dexter Hanna controls, and he backhands the puck over to the near side where it's picked up there by Bluler. Bluler down the right wing, in front, shoots one right into the glove of Bo Diner. The long shot from Bluler is going to go wide of the net, but it's poked free, and Williams fans on giving it back. Now back in come the Cobras. It's dropped over to Stevie Castagna. Castagna tries to go across to Gavin Gould. Pass gets to him, but it was behind. Gavin across to Stevie. Lets it go. Withers knocks it away. Now back to Bowman. On the right wing. Down for Gavin Gould between the legs. Now it's quickly back the other way. Williams. Trying to go around. Sends the puck in front. It's loose and it comes to Bluler. Back to Williams. All the way back to McQuay. Back to Bluler. Across. The slap shot into the glove of Diner, who will just hold on to it for the whistle. Played around for Andrew Castagna. Back to Dominic Payne, over to Andrew Castagna. Andrew, up over to Andrews. Back over to Andrew Castagna. On the right side, drops it off. Now it's passed over to Malcolm Gould. With a low shot, knocked away by Withers. 2:20 remaining in the first period. Shots are 11-7 for the Cobras. Now it's over to Hannah. Low shot. Gonna go wide, and Stanley can't handle it. Back in. Come the Cobras the other way. Looking to center it. Up over to Andrews. Andrews on the near side. Looks to center it in front. The pass is blocked, and it comes over to Hannah. Are you sure that's Hannah? Just because he's wearing BWC gear, and Hannah never played for BWC. I can't tell. Over to Andrew Castagna. Up off the wall. Comes over to Andrew Castagna. Gets it around over to Andrews. We're in the last minute of play. Now to Samura. Played all the way back for Liam Kindry with 35 seconds to go in the first. Kindry goes around to the backhand. Saved in tight by Dieter. Back to Kindry. Plays it in front of the shot. Scores! We are tied at 1 with 20 seconds to go. Back over to Harkins with 5 seconds to go. Harkins sends it in front. It's blocked. And that'll do it for the first. After 17, we're tied at 1. Away comes Williams down the near side. Wraps around behind the net. Puck's going to come over to the near side. And it's given away. Now Gavin Gould back the other way. In front, and it's going to come free, and Harkins gathers. Gavin Gould behind the net. Tries to play it back. And it's all the way down to the Cobras' own zone where it's going to be gathered by Stevie Castagna. Now pass over to Harkins. Harkins works his way in. And this shot's going to go wide, and it's all the way back. Picked up there by Stevie Castagna. Stevie Castagna works his way in. Tries to feed it across. Away comes Stanley, alone on Diter, shooting, and it robbed. Back to Bowman. Now away comes Kindry. Kindry down the wing. Works the sharp angle shot, and Diter fights it off. And over to Andrew Castagna. Now up over to Dominic Payne. Trying to go to Bowman. And it's going to be knocked out of the air. It's over to Fletcher. Fletcher to Kindry. Back to Fletcher. Can't get the tip in front. And then Andrew Castagna pokes it free to Dominic Payne. It's a 2-on-1. Payne to Bowman. And Bowman fans on it. Back to Stevie Castagna, who has space and speed. Castagna in with a shot. It's blocked over to the near side. Castagna then gets a pass in front, and it's saved by Withers. It's still 1-1. 12:30 to go in this hockey game. Passed over to Bluler. Bouncing puck. Knocked down by Williams. Trying to pull it himself between three Cobras. Now back over to Stevie Castagna. It's dropped off. Now on the far side, the shot is going to whistle wide. It's a loose puck. Comes over to the near side. Back to Bluler. Back across. Over to McQuay. To Fletcher. Fletcher can't take the pass. Wins the battle along the boards, though. Fletcher then loses control of the puck as he tries to stick handle in front. And the shot is going to ring around over to Chu. Chu with space. Walks in, shoots, and it's going to get deflected wide. Stevie Castagna back over to Brett Andrews. Andrews stick handles his way in, backhands it on Withers. Withers down. Makes the save and holds for the whistle. Grizzlies play it ahead. Over to Stanley. Knocks the puck down. Lets a shot go. It's deflected high and over the net. Puck stays in play though. And they run into the officials in the corner. Now over to Chu. Back over to Stevie Castagna. Lets a shot go. It's blocked. Doesn't even reach Withers. Castagna back. Andrews shoots and it's going to get deflected wide. Puck stays in play though. Now it's worked ahead. And the puck wrapped around for Stanley. Now it comes free to Samura. .45 to go. It still remains 1-1. Over to Samura. Back to Kindry. Loses it to Gavin Gould. And what a poke check by Withers. Now Fletcher. Up ahead to Kindry. Kindry across. The pass can't be batted out of the air. And then Samura turns it over. Gavin Gould on a breakaway. Scores! Grizzlies now try to quickly work it ahead. Over to Samura. Samura down in the corner. Loses control of the puck. Gets kind of tripped up. Maybe he just fell, couldn't quite tell. And then the puck is going to be out of play at the Cobras bench with 8:44 to go. And we'll go into our goalie timeout with 8:44 to go and be back. And we are back from our goalie timeout with 8:30 to play. Now away comes Andrew Castagna. In on Withers, shoots, and Withers knocks it to the corner. Back onto the stick of Andrew Castagna, who's going to play it all the way behind. Cobras are more than happy just to sit on a 2-1 lead. Now it's Saucer over to Bowman. Bowman on the near side. Drops it over to Payne, and Payne is going to shoot it up into the netting and out of play. Now with space, in comes Harkins. Goes around the net, still controlling. Gets it over to Bowman. Bowman shoots. Withers makes the save. Castagna across. Back to Chu. Now over to Stevie Castagna with 7:20 to play. In comes Stevie Castagna with a shot on Withers, and Withers knocks it to the corner. And then a big collision at center that I missed as I was watching the play. And I just turned my head for a second and missed a massive collision at center ice. Or center flow, I should say, as it was Fletcher and Bowman. And we'll step away and give them time to gain some and it looks like Bowman's going to be okay after he slipped and went head first into the knee of Fletcher. Now it's over to Stevie Castagna as he has speed coming through the slot. Over to Andrews, then Castagna on the rebound, and it's 3-1 with 6:33 to play. Trying to give it over to Stanley, and the pass is blocked. And now Malcolm Gould loses control of it over to Samira. Samira across to the right side. Now down for Stanley. Stanley shoots. Dieter with the save and holds for the whistle. Payne gets it up over to Gavin Gould. Gavin Gould in around, shoots, crashes into Withers. Now Withers is down. And Kendry and Gavin are going at it. Things are getting chippy at the end of this game. Kendry and Gavin chirping each other all the way to the boxes. Now, and with a shot, Dieter with a big save again. It's a loose puck, and now picked up by Bowman. Glad to see he's okay after his hard collision earlier. Now Harkins, and shoots Withers down, makes 2 saves in tight. Now Samura back the other way on the right wing. Drops it to Williams. Williams' shot's going to go high and wide. We're down to 5 minutes to play. Dominic Payne has control of the puck, and he slides it over to Bowman. It's 3-1 for the Cobras. All the way back to Stevie Castagna. Trying to go to Dominic Payne, and it's blocked. Now to Bowman. In front, the shot. Saved by Withers. Robbing Harkins. And the pass broken up. Ahead over to Williams. Williams around the net. Onto the right wing. Knocked off by Chu. Chu plays it around the net behind for Stevie Castagna. Now it's picked up by Malcolm Gould. Ahead over to Harkins. Now Williams across to Fletcher. And Fletcher turns it over. And Harkins. Stopped by Withers on the breakaway. Long stretch pass down over to Bluler. Bluler and McQuay. Lets a shot go as Bluler, and it's going to be past the outreach glove of Dieter. And still controlling. Now over to McQuay. McQuay down for Bluler. Down for Fletcher. Now back over to McQuay. Across to Fletcher. Looks for a tip in front. And it's broken up. Just 3 minutes to go. Now ahead over to Stevie Castagna. Finds Harkins. Stopped by Withers. Then it's turned over. Back to Chu. Chu around. Goes around behind the net. Still controlling on the backhand. Plays it to himself. And then backhands it all the way down to his own zone. Now back to Stevie Castagna. Back across. Back over to Chu. Chu feeds it ahead to Bluler, working one-on-one. Bluler to the right side. Lets a shot go that's going to deflect wide. Comes to McQuay. McQuay to Fletcher. Back to McQuay. And McQuay turns it over. Now ahead over to Stevie Castagna with an empty net. Castano hauled down. And they're pointing to a goal. And it's 4-1 with 2 minutes to go. And that should seal this game. Cobras will defeat the Grizzlies. And the Grizzlies take a timeout with 2 minutes to play. In comes Andrews with a shot on Withers. It's going to go wide. We're down to 1:31 to play. And Withers is going to just go to the bench right away. Over to Samura. Trying to play it in front. It's going to be blocked. Back to Samura behind the net. Across. Williams shoots and diving across is Dider. Back to Bluler. That's a shot go. Dider knocks it away. We're down to 1 minute to go in this game. Williams plays it across. Stanley puts it wide, or it might have got off a piece of Dider, and the puck is up and out of play. Samura dangles around, pass it across, and the shot is back up into the netting and out of play. Loose puck in front, comes to Bluler, and Bluler puts it wide. Now Malcolm Gould just sends the puck down. Quickly back to the way it's Bluler with 20 seconds to go. Across to Stanley. Stanley fans on it, and the puck shot down. It's going to miss the empty net. But that should do it. There's just 10 seconds to go. And the Grizzlies are into the loser bracket as the Cobras defeat them by a final score of 4-1. That'll do it here from us from the Division I playoffs on night number 1. My name is Dylan Grant with the call. We'll